Hello and welcome everyone. I am Ayazafar and today we are diving into highly requested topic integrating Bootstrap's Navbar with Angular 17. If you have been looking to enhance your web application with responsive and stylish navigation, you are in the right place. In this tutorial, we will explore everything you need to know to effectively use Bootstrap's Navbar in your Angular 17 projects. We will cover from basic setup to advanced features, ensuring that by the end of this session, you will be able to create a navigation bar that's not only visually appealing but also functionally robust. This tutorial is perfect for web developers, Angular enthusiasts, and anyone keen on upgrading their front-end development skills. So whether you are a beginner eager to learn or seasoned pro looking to refresh your knowledge, I have got you covered. So let's get started. Before we jump into the practical aspects, let's set the stage with some background information. Angular 17, the latest version of popular web application framework, brings in several enhancements and new features. It offers improved performance, better developer experience, and more efficient ways to handle complex front-end functionalities. These updates make Angular 17 an excellent choice for modern web development. Now let's talk about Bootstrap. Bootstrap is a front-end framework that helps in designing websites and web applications faster and easier. It's known for its responsive grid system, pre-built component, and powerful JavaScript plugins. The best part, Bootstrap works seamlessly with Angular, allowing you to integrate stylish components with dynamic functionalities. The navigation bar or navbar is a critical component of website design. It's the first thing users interact with, guiding them through your site's content. A well-designed navbar improves user experience, enhances accessibility, and reflects the overall theme of your website or application. That's why mastering the integration of Bootstrap's navbar in Angular is crucial for any web developer. In the next segment, we will start our journey by setting up our development environment and preparing our Angular project to work with Bootstrap. To start using Bootstrap with Angular 17. This process is straightforward, but it is crucial to get it right for a smooth development experience. To begin, make sure you have Node.js installed on your computer. Node.js is essential for running the Angular CLI. That is also called command line interface for Angular. You can download it from the official Node.js website. So once you have Node.js installed, open your command line or terminal and run this command: npm install-g angular/cli. Press enter and this would install the Angular CLI globally in your machine. I already have it installed, so I did not execute it yet. Next, you need to create a new Angular project by running this command: ng new project name. That would create a new project with this name that you will specify here. Press enter and follow the prompts to set up your project preferences. After the setup, navigate to your project directory by using this command cd and the project name that you specified earlier. I already have executed this command and I have created my project, so I will directly show you in my VS Code, that is my current editor. Next, with your Angular project ready, it's time to add Bootstrap. So for that, run this command to install the Bootstrap. In your terminal, open a new tab in your terminal and type the command npm install bootstrap. Press enter. That would install the dependencies in your package.json file. Okay, you will see that the Bootstrap has been added here. Next, you need to include Bootstrap in your project. So for that, open the angular.json file and here search for the styles property. That would be under the build options object, and within that, before the styles.scss or css, add a new entry and provide the path of the node modules. If you don't want to type like this and you are afraid of mistakes, then just open the node modules and find the Bootstrap folder that was added. So this is the Bootstrap folder. Open it and here go to the dist folder, go to the css folder and find the bootstrap.min.css. Right click on that and click on the copy relative path. So now you can simply paste it here, and this would be 100% correct path. So in this way you will not do any mistake. This step ensures that Bootstrap's styles are available throughout your Angular application. Finally, we will quickly discuss about the tools and resources that you may need. So for coding, you can use any IDE or code editor you are comfortable with. So popular choices include Visual Studio Code that I am currently using, Sublime Text and Atom. These editors offer great support for Angular and TypeScript, making your development process smoother. Additionally, familiarize yourself with Angular and Bootstrap documentation. They are invaluable resources for understanding the full range of functionalities and components available to you. And that's it for the setup. You now have the Angular 17 and Bootstrap integrated and ready for the development. So in the next section, we will start building our navbar and diving into the real fun part of this tutorial. We're going to start building the Bootstrap navbar in Angular 17. So let's break this down into easy to follow steps. Bootstrap's navbar component is a powerful and versatile tool for creating headers for your websites or applications. It is responsive, customizable, and supports a variety of content including branding, navigation links, forms, and buttons. The beauty of using Bootstrap's navbar with Angular is ease of integration and the flexibility it offers for dynamic content manipulation. First, let us generate a new component for our navbar. So in your terminal, run a command that I am going to show you here. That would be ng-generate component, and the name of the component that is going to be navbar. Press enter. This component creates a new component named navbar in your project that you can see in the source app directory. Now open your navbar.component.html file, and here we will add the HTML for our Bootstrap navbar. So let's type the code that we need here. Nav class navbar expand lg navbar light bg light. Okay, now I'm going to add the a tag with class navbar brand. Okay, next we need a button, and this button will have classes, a class navbar toggler. Okay, and the type will be the button, and data toggle will be collapse, and data target would be navbar nav, and area controls would be navbar nav. Area expanded is false. Area label toggle navigation. Okay, now within that button I will add a span tag that will have class navbar toggler icon. Then I will add a div with two classes, collapse navbar collapse. Okay, and I'm going to give it an ID navbar nav, and then add UL tag with class navbar dash nav. Then add a list nav item active class on it, and that will have the a tag. And right now let me just keep it simple. I will add another list item that will have next menu item. Okay, so this code creates a basic responsive navbar with the brand name and 3 navigation items. So to display the navbar, we need to include it in the app.component.html. So let's go back to the app.component, but before that go to the ts file of app component and make sure to import this navbar component. If you are using regular app module, then you need to declare it in the app module. If not, if you are using standalone component like me, then just come to the app component.ts and add the component in the imports array like this. Okay, now you are able to use it in the app component. Remove everything whatever you have in the app component and add the app navbar like this, and now let's see how it is looking like. So this is how it is looking right now. Maybe we should restart the server because we configured the angular.json. So to apply those changes, we can try to restart the server. Okay, now reload it. Okay, now you can see that the Bootstrap styling has been applied. All right, so you may tweak with it to make changes and to make improvement. Like maybe you want to add the div.container here and add it. So this is how it will look like this. Other than that, you can also open the Bootstrap website to get the example code from there as well to start from. So for example, just open Bootstrap, go to the examples. Here you will find a lot of examples that you may try. So for example, as you just want headers, just click on the header. You will find every type of header that you may want to try out. So just go to the view page source and you can just download it and paste it in your layout. So for example, I think this starts from here. So I will copy everything after this container and copy it. Let's go back here and I will get rid of this, paste everything here, and now if you check it, you will find all of the examples applied here. So it's up to you now that which one you want to keep, which one you want to remove. So maybe you want to use this example or that one. So for example, you want this one with login and sign up, so you can remove all others. Or you can also select a specific one by right click on that and click on the edit HTML, select all, paste it here. Okay, now you can see that you have exactly same header here. So you can start working on that. As we come to the end of this tutorial, I want to thank you all for joining me in this journey of integrating Bootstrap's Navbar with Angular 17. We have covered a lot today, from setting up our environment to implementing advanced features in our Navbar. I encourage you to take what you learned and apply it in your projects. So experiment with different styles, integrate more complex functionalities, and see how you can enhance the user experience of your web applications. Remember, the best way to solidify your understanding is by doing, so don't hesitate to try out these concepts in your work. If you found this tutorial helpful, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Your support means a lot and helps me to create more tutorials. So if you have any questions, suggestions or feedback, leave a comment below. I love hearing from you and will do my best to respond to your queries. And that's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this tutorial valuable and it helps you in your web development journey. Stay tuned for more content on Angular, Bootstrap and other web development topics. We have something exciting. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated. Until next time, keep coding and keep creating. Goodbye and happy coding.